Richard, do you feel bad when they call you Richard?
Uh-huh.
Because
not really. No, not really. I'm got used to it, yeah, so it's fine.
and normally it's Richard.
It's with age, yeah. But okay, this Hungarian language is very tricky, so like for instance it's Richard with an H, but we are calling me, nickname is Richie anyway, so it's very strange, yeah.
Okay. How do you spend your rest day?
Well, obviously I didn't spend it well enough or successfully enough, yeah. I've tried to take some rest, which clearly wasn't shown in my play, and prepared a bit, which also wasn't shown, so, total waste, yeah.
Who is your toughest opponent to lose against?
I should say it's probably myself. I mean, I make so many mistakes that, big mistakes, uncalled mistakes. It's very annoying, yeah. So yeah, I would say it's me, and usually what happens is that, I make something, I have some thoughts and I do something very strange instead, which I can't explain, and then 5 minutes later, okay, everything becomes clear, but the position is lost already, so what to do, yeah.
And will I get another answer, a different answer, if I ask you who is your most favorite opponent to win against?
Yeah, probably, but I don't know. I mean, there are not so many guys whom I'm beating, so I don't know. Really, I mean, there are lots of good players to play with. I couldn't even name for, but also for winning. Yeah, I mean, okay, I don't generally dislike any of the guys, so I wouldn't say like I'm so happy to win against him or her. So in just general, I just like to play good chess, and if there is an opponent who lost this and who plays let's say enterprising or ambitious chess, whatever the result, it's okay for me.
I'm glad that you mentioned her as well. Thank you.
Yes.
My next question is, Valentine's Day is coming soon. Are you just as much a romantic person yourself as you are a romantic player on the board?
You should ask my wife about this. But actually, for me, it's kind of a double handicap, because there is Valentine's Day, which is already very tricky. But then my wife's birthday is just right after on the 18th, so it's makes it even more fun. Yeah, let's put it this way.
Oh, that's a very big trap then.
Yeah, it's an interesting month. This February. Yeah, let's put it this way. But I am very happy that my tournament will probably end tomorrow, so I can be home for both of these occasions. Yeah.
Well, this is not something that I would wish you, but anyway, what is the toughest thing to be in a relationship with a professional chess player?
I don't know. I mean, I can't. I can't really complain. Yeah, just have very nice time. So okay, I guess you should ask someone else who is, I'm not a good person to answer this.
Right, because your case is very unique. You and your wife are both professional chess players.
Not really. None of us are really professional. I mean, I try to pretend that I am professional, but okay, look at my games. Come on, it's an overstatement. Yeah.
Do you sometimes have songs in a loop when you calculate the lines?
Songs?
Some songs.
Not really, no. But why? Do you have some recommendations?
Yeah, definitely. Many players do.
Okay.
Me, for instance.
Good.
All right. If you were to pick two players and combine them in one, in order to beat Magnus, who would you pick?
I don't know. Okay. Probably one would be Magnus, and then someone else. Yeah? Maybe Magnus and Alireza would be a nice pick to combine to beat Magnus. Yeah.
But that doesn't work because Magnus can beat himself.
We can't multiply Magnus.
Yeah, I mean it's enough. Just Magnus is enough to beat Magnus.
Maybe. Yeah. Okay, I don't know. I guess depends. There are a lot. If you want to be honest, I mean, okay, it's very hard to see anyone beating Magnus because how things. I mean, Magnus is extremely strong also, but like it's I don't see it happening. So let's put it this way. So if you would want me to pick two guys and combine them, still it would be very hard to imagine based on what they would make decisions. So.
My last two questions are gonna be a little bit provocative. Is it rewarding to be a professional chess player?
No, but it's not provocative. It's just an obvious question, not at all. If I could, I mean, yeah, sure, I like chess very much as a game and everything, but I believe that you can experience the best of chess once it's not so serious when doesn't depend on it. For instance, if it's a hobby or you are like
And now my final and most important question: what is the worst question that you get asked on the post-game interviews?
I don't know. There are so many questions, and none of them are really bad, so hard to tell. Yeah.
Oh, you're so nice. Thank you. Good luck for tomorrow.
Thanks.